Alright, the 5th race of the season heads to Sonoma, California for the Sonoma, or actually for the Ford, or what was it, the Toyota, the Ford Save Mark 350 here. 50 laps today will make up the distance. Last few races. Last race was won by Ed Soundhead, and a pileup at Indianapolis brought the Powerhouse Racing team to their 2nd win of the season. Eddie Soundhead joins his teammate Winval or Michael Cozy Jr. He joins Michael Cozy Jr., Mike RPM, Mike Brass, and Ross Chastain in the winners column. Who will conquer Sonoma today? We'll see with 50 laps grinding today. And the green flag is out and we're underway from Sonoma. Going up the hill early, Winval, who started in the 2nd position. Here comes Blaney right there battling for theirs. There's our last week's winner. 3 wide mid-pack. Everyone going 3 wide mid-pack here at Sonoma early goings. And yeah. Still side by side for the race lead. A lot of guys getting into single file. There's a lot of guys who have not been participating, but here is Mike RPM who gets a bump and big mess. Big checkup, and there's Cornelius. Davin Cornelius. Might have he gotten the corner, but I don't know, but Ryan Blaney right now is our race leader, coming off turns. Here he comes. Here's Brendan Littell for Lombard Racing. Here's Soundhead. Here he goes. And 11. Doing pretty good. Elliott right there sits in the good position. There's Cornelius. And something's wrong. I think the 47 had an issue. Oh! Oh, and a stack up. We were just about to ask, where in the world is Pasternak Boyer involved? Logano. Pasternak is wrecked. And this is not even in the halfway. We've only made 1 lap and Boyer's just stopped on the racetrack. Wow. Boyer's just stopped on the racetrack. Is he gonna be able to fire that car up? Because right now the leaders are kind of not. Well, now he does. Boyer lost a bunch of times then with Pasternak, Logano, Jones, and Bell. I believe Stenhouse got a little bit of it. Here he goes. Pushed him in. Oh, battle for 2nd. Or sorry, battle for 3rd. Ryan Blaney here on lap number 3. Up the hill they go. Can they get there? Cars on pit road. I wouldn't be surprised. It is the 16 of Fluffy who has major damage. Huge points implications for that 16 Wood Brothers Ford. Now Boyer's on track, but yet he has not been lapped, so still doing pretty well. We will come back here for the. We'll come back here 2 more times for the NASCAR, the one that NASCAR runs today, the new version. Looks like Fluffy might come off a pit road before the leaders, but yet. We didn't really see a big one at Daytona, but we saw one last week. Or well, we saw one yesterday. To the inside, doesn't make it work. Pasternak is not having a good day. This man has had 0 luck. Hasn't had a win yet in this season. You know, we've seen Oh, we could see Brian Pasternak or What If Racing be so confident about winning a race. Now, Dale Reynolds is not racing, nor is Sloppy Joe. Because remember, yesterday at Indianapolis, mostly everyone was caught up in a big wreck. So Sloppy Joe and Dale Reynolds did not make today's field. Let's take a look at onboard view. Right after this, we're going straight to Texas, so get ready for that. Seems like every turn, they take is just like, well, not really every turn, but like you see Winval is just, he's trying to gain him. You see, he's gaining just a little bit on him. Harry and Gilliam is on our will be giving a pit report very shortly, and we have a car on the pit lane here, and I think it is the 74, and what is he doing in my stall? But whatever. The 74 of Alex Bowman. Maybe an early pit stop to make it to the end of this race because it is a 50 lapper. 51 to go. I'm sorry, did I say 51? I meant to say 46, right? 46 laps to go. You're at Sonoma. Actually, we're going to actually go to, after Texas, we're going to go to Willow Springs and see how well they go. How well can you go at Willow Springs? How well can you go now? Show you the top 5. Blaney. Koji Jr. Oh, how about this? How about that? We were just about to say this. The 4th position to LaJoy and give it to 5th to Littell. And then there you see Owen, Waltrip, Larson, Briscoe, Moffitt, the top 10. That is your top 10 right now, but I know we said top 5, but so he's going down to 3rd. He's going to go shift it down to 2nd, shift it up to 2nd. Well, he's still in 2nd, so surprisingly, we've only had that one incident on the front stretch, like going into turn 11. Don't want to mess up this corner, or you hit the rubble strip or hit that rubble strip and you get spun out. So now Ryan Blaney, we haven't really talked a whole lot about him this year, but look at him right now. He's leading with 44 laps to go here at Sonoma. He's been not near the front, we've never talked a whole lot about him on these road courses lately because I've never seen him be this competitive, but single file, man, this is kind of hard racing, as you see. Look through on back. There is Davin Cornelius running in the 13th position. How about Chase Elliott? Let's go on board with let's ride along with Chase. A little bit of rear end damage for Chase, but nothing minor. Boy, Winbow is chasing him. He is not going to let in. Let's go and see what he does here. Here comes Soundhead battling. He wants to be a part of this three-car wait for the lead. 43 laps to go here in Sonoma, California for the Ford Smart 350 here at Sonoma Raceway. Some guys who basically made the field, like Dale Reynolds, didn't make the field. Reynolds, Sloppy Joe, who was? Rusty Walrus missing his first race after making all 4 races in the start of the season. Wonder if Brett Moffitt may get the win. You know, he actually avoided the wreck. Here we go, going into 11. Littell back into 4th position. Gary Owen has yet to score a win for Hendrick Motorsports, so the only driver to win in a Chevy, well, I know these things are Ford, but the only one who's won in a Chevy has been Ross Chastain. And actually, it's been Mike RPM and Ross Chastain. Both of them have won a race, both in Chevys, but I know these things are really Fords, but Pasternak is just, a lot of guys, still got a long ways to go. As you can see, as we mentioned, it was a single file race. I mean, we're gonna go to Willow right after this, actually. I'm sorry, we're gonna go to Willow right after this, so. Blaney is just keeping us calm. He knows he's doing pretty good. But he has Winval right there following him. There's Mike RPM, who won the Daytona 500. Ross Chastain missing his first race today. There's Kyle Busch. Gavin Cornelius looking for his first career win in the NASCAR PC2 Cup Series. Will we have a fifth time first time winner this season, or will we have someone go back to back, or well, not really go back to back? Will we have someone win multiple times? Boy, I think you know, Blaney's on. He's right there, and here comes Winval. Winval had one chance in turn 11, just didn't get him. Lap 11 of 50 here. When we get to halfway, that will conclude it if we could. But I have no reason why we would conclude on halfway, but. Down this hill they go. Sun is starting to peek out. It's an overcast day here in Sonoma, California. We didn't have any rain in the forecast. We rarely had rain. We didn't even have rain at Indianapolis, and you know they wrecked. I was like, what? There's no rain on the track, and so kind of weird. But Willow will be next. Here he goes, and not quite. We'll take a look at the lap 1 incident. We'll watch Winval right here. Let's just take a look from the roof cam. Let's just see what he's doing. Oh, he sees now that Blaney kind of makes mistakes. He wants Blaney to make a mistake. He just He's saying, come on, make a mistake. Make a mistake, my guy. Please make my day. Let's see what Davin Cornelius is. Let's see how Mr. Cornelius is doing. Running inside the 12th, but running in 13th, but here, drive-through is just got shifted up to second gear, and then now he's up to third, and now he's probably going to go to fourth very soon, but don't want to overshoot a corner like that, you know. Just need a bumper cam for Winval, and here he goes. Oh, Winval! Oh, he hit it. He hit the tire bearers. That's going to affect him. He's got some nose damage. Wow. I think Blaney put him in there. Holy cow, that's going to lose some momentum. He's got some damage on the nose, and boy, he does not want to pit. He is just saying, no way. No way am I going to pit now. Whoa, and Brad Keselowski has some damage. Brad has some damage, and might have he hit the tire barriers as well. That might cost him. That might have costed Brad there. I would think he hit the tire barriers, same with Winval. Well, you don't want to be following what Blaney does because, you know, Blaney, if you're going to follow what Blaney does, then you're going to be screwed. See this? Oh, tried it. Looks like Winval is going to pit. Yep. Michael Cozy Jr. from second position. Wow. Has to repair that car. And oh, such a heartbreaker, man. This guy was so well. Man, this is just some sad days for Michael Cozy Jr. And just, man, this guy was running inside that second position. Man, this guy was in contention to win. Right now, I give second position to Ed Soundhead. Tough break. We just heard on the radio how Michael Cozy Jr. was just running a good race. So 2 of the 3, I would think. Man, tough break for Michael Cozy Jr. Man, this is tough break for just tough break. There's Chastain, the Daytona Road Course winner. Cozy needs to get up to speed because right now, see, he is up to speed. He just needs to keep that stuff up. He needs to keep it up there. Whoa, did Winval? Not Winval. Someone else hit that. Car entering pit road here, and I think that is Chase Briscoe making his pit stop. It is lap 15 of the event. Lap 15 and Chase Briscoe makes his green flag pit stop. Will this be his? Briscoe is making 4 tires in his adjustment. He wants to make this car feel great. It makes nothing work. And here he goes off of pit road. He's going to exit off. I think cycles back out. He was running in a good position. Running inside the top 10, I think, at the time, so. Oh, jam up. Blaney's got to go. Blaney, who's led has led all 15 laps today, and geez Louise. Oh, what Soundhead's gonna do? He's got to catch Blaney. See, he's going into 4th gear, almost to 150. Almost 150 into turn 1. Going up the hill. We were watching the same thing what Michael Cozy Jr. was doing earlier. He was just following what Blaney's line was. He was just following Blaney's line. But yet, if you're gonna run Blaney's line, just don't hit the tire barriers, you know, or hit the curb and just mess up on a turn, you know. Yeah, you gotta shift all the way down to first gear. And how about now, new third place driver? That is Corey LaJoy, man on a mission. We're on board here with Gary Owen. Right now, Ryan Blaney is and we see another car on pit road. I would think it is Brendan Littell for Lombard Racing. He was running inside the top 5. Tough, kind of not really tough break, but we're just gonna see. Well, let's just see what happens at the end of this thing, but we knew green flag pit stops were gonna happen. And Kyle Larson wins at Sonoma. Kyle Larson wins Sonoma. Hendrick Motorsports gets their first win of the season. Then it's followed by Brendan Littell, Gary Owen, Ed Soundhead, Michael Waltrip, David Cornelius, a top 10. Mike RPM, Austin Cindric, Chase Bush. I'm sorry, I almost said Chase Bush. Christopher, I can't say his name right. Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, the top 10, and then Timmy Hill, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. How about that good recovery? How about a good finish how about that? Brian Pasternak finished 15th. Good for him. Corey LaJoy, Brett Moffitt, Ross Chastain, Eric Jones, Clint Boyer, Chase Briscoe. What's his name? I'm so sorry. Give me a sec. Chase Briscoe. Fluffy, Eric Almirola, Anthony Alfredo, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Michael Cozy Jr., Alex Bowman, Brad Keselowski, and Ryan Blaney, who led the most of the going. Let's see what happened with the first lap. It must have happened probably like back here-ish. Where's that? Is this him? Yes. What happened here? Oh, Christopher Bell. Oh, I think what it was just they were all breaking here, and Bowman just was like right there, and then here comes Bell. Didn't see Boyer. Whoops. Just stopped. Everyone's just stopped on the right. Steve Stenhouse just, wow, he's an innocent bystander. So was Bell. I'm sorry. So was the 43, well, 63 of Eric Jones, Joey Logano. Pasternak has to reverse it. Oh my gosh, and Logano's just finishing him off.